Hi, this is Brian French, and welcome to the Wondrous Things podcast. You can reach our website at wondrous-things.com. You can visit our eBay store, which is Wondrous Things on eBay. You can see our inventory. We have a good deal of art, fine antiques, Asian antiques, lots of paintings, some furniture, and very, very high quality items. Today I'm going to be talking about buying and selling fine art on eBay and other platforms. One of the things that we've been able to do as a business model is to look at the major websites out there that sell high quality auction items. And these websites include Live Auctioneers and Invaluable. And so Invaluable is a website that consolidates all the major auction houses, regional auction houses primarily, and allows you to bid online. And in many cases, these auctions and this website provides excellent pictures where you can look at a good number of items. And so this is how we've been able to operate our online antique business. And we're going to go through a little bit of the methodology. So one of the things that is critical when you're buying and selling items is making sure that you get a good bargain. Actually, it has to be a great bargain. And so one of the things that we do, and we're able to do it in the convenience of our home, is to go on Invaluable and Live Auctioneers here and search our categories. And it could be art. It could be, let's say it could be something like, Amari. So you can type in a keyword phrase, and Invaluable will provide you with all the upcoming items within this niche. You could also do this with artists. And this is kind of how we've been able to search a great number of items. And so last year in 2023, our best estimate is that we searched on over 500,000 items, because you can see you're just glancing at items to find out what you think is best. And so when we find something that we think is best, we might leave bids. So we left bids on approximately 500 items in 2023. We purchased 84 lots, but some of these lots had multiple items within the lots. In some cases, there were 8 or 10 items within a lot. So actually, we purchased 150 items on Invaluable. And I'm going to go through a little bit of the process of researching art and showing and sharing with you some of the art that we've purchased and resold. And you can look at the, kind of verify this by going on Invaluable or looking. I'm going to share some screenshots of the different items that we sold. This first picture and image is an item that we sold for $2,794 on eBay. And, we actually marked it down from $4,200 to $2,794. This is an item that this Alfred R. Mitchell painting and Mendocino Crashing Waves here. So he's a famous artist on the West Coast in California and has a good number of followers. So we purchased this painting for $350 at a local auction house in the St. Petersburg area, Florida. So $350 plus a premium. So the premium was about 17%. So you're looking at $400 or so to close to $2,800. So that's, that shows the potential and opportunity of dealing with art. And art can be researched quite easily with the resources that you can get online. Let me share with you another picture. This is a painting of, it's a large painting. It's almost 5 feet wide. And we bought this painting for $625 plus a buyer's premium from another auction house in Florida. And we sold this for $6,500. And this was Carl Rupt as the artist. So when you're looking at a good number of items, you're able to leave a bid and make good on that bid. Here is another painting. This is a Howard Behrens. He's a specialist when it comes to kind of beach scenes, which are extremely popular. A kid beach scene, makes excellent decor. We purchased this painting for $2,000 plus the buyer's premium, and we sold this for $7,500. You can see, share with you, here is one of the resources that we use to research an artist. So you can go up here and you can type in the artist name, and in this case it was Howard Chestner Behrens, and it'll give you all the auction records over the last up to 10, 15 years for an artist. If you go through and do a search on Ask Art, you'll see here is the painting that we purchased for $2,000 from an auction house called Bouchard's Gallery in St. Petersburg, Florida. So this is the painting. And here's another shot of it in details, the artist. One of the things that you're going to want to do when you're buying and selling art, you're going to look at the signature very, very carefully. And Ask Art is very good because they will actually have signature profiles for major artists. So if you go to here to signatures for Howard Chestner Behrens, you can look at signatures. And you just want to make sure that, especially for this artist, that there's our painting right there. So it's certainly documented that this is an authentic painting. So you look at signatures very carefully. You list a website on the different profiles that are available. Here is our Wondrous Things profile. Here are, several paintings that we have. This painting we purchased for a modest price, but Andreas Schufelt here is a quite accomplished artist. And if you were to, we're going to copy his name, and we're going to go to the website Ask Art, and we'll see what his records were, his sales records. Okay. So his highest sales records for Andreas Schufelt is $712,000. And you can see it's a very similar winter skating scene. Now this is an 18 by 24, slightly bigger than ours. And then you can actually look through the different sales prices for this artist. So again, he does these winter scenes on ice. He's a Dutch artist, very accomplished. If you were to go on YouTube and do a search for him, you'll pull up a video and it'll show all his great work. And so when you look at our listing here, our painting probably could use a good cleaning, but again, it's same style. This is a signed work. And we can go back and let's look at some of his other paintings. So here's another painting, and you can do a close-up. Obviously, the motif is the same, the style, and then we can look at things like the signature. And the signature here for this artist. There will be some variations in signatures for most people, but you can look at signatures and then go to our painting. And go to the signature as well. So there's probably, I know there's a lot of people that sell a lot of items on eBay, and there's the thrifting crowd, which actually we used to do. There's the people that go to yard sales. But this is an excellent business model for many people that want to hone their skills and do enjoy dealing with art. I would say that it does take some time to get your market price or close to it. We've owned some paintings for years before they sell, but you only need one buyer, and it may take, a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years to sell a painting. But if you buy a painting for $300 and you sell it for, in this case, $2,500 or $2,700, that's certainly, worth the wait to sell a painting. So you want to be very, very careful in doing this. You want to look at a painting to make sure that it's not damaged. You want to look at the front and back very carefully. You want to be practical when it comes to how you're going to ship a painting. Now, with some of the larger pieces of art that we've had, we've actually used private courier services that have actually shipped a painting. So in this case, this painting is 5 feet wide. So it was actually delivered by a private company that took it from our residence and was transported by a private courier who wrapped it and secured it, but took it directly to the client's house. So not through UPS. There's different firms out there like U-Ship that do private shipping. So you want to think about this with, valuable pieces of art if you're going to sell it on different platforms. So again, this is Brian French with Florida Website Marketing. And again, you can reach our website by going to wondrous-things.com. You can go to our eBay store, which is Wondrous Things. This painting is a painting of Mayflower Men land on Cape Cod. This Kenneth Riley is a famous artist. And so we can look him up. We'll look him up real quickly here. Kenneth Riley. And we'll go to Ask Art. And we'll tap him in. And you can see his paintings have sold for as much as $210,000. And we'll do a search, and then we'll see some of his paintings and what they've sold for. So he's done a lot of Indian paintings. That's kind of his major motif. But by this painting being such a historical event of Mayflower landing, and so this is a unique niche of paintings because there's a whole kind of personality and collector base of people who are like Mayflower descendants. So I'm a Mayflower descendant. There's tens of thousands other Mayflower descendants. This painting was going to go in the Mayflower Museum, and I was going to send it to them, and they wanted it, but it was around COVID, and the museum actually was closed for a good while. We've entertained offers on this painting. We've been offered as much as $26,000. Our cost is just a fraction of that, but it's very unique. I mean, the way that we look at it is we can only sell this painting once. So we need a very good price that represents the scarcity and the uniqueness of this painting. Again, this is Brian French with Wondrous Things. Visit our website, wondrous-things.com, and visit our eBay store, Wondrous Things, where you can look at some of our paintings and fine art. And this has been a tutorial and discussion on buying fine art and how to authenticate and find bargains online to resell on major platforms of your website or eBay. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.